how to calculate a common rafter? Well, we have to start with the idea that a roof is a triangle. So we have the base of the triangle, and well, we have to make that a right angle triangle. So we need a 90-degree angle. So we'll have the side that we're going to call the run, we'll have the rise, and we'll have the diagonal. Then let's apply that to a house. So from that house, you need to know, well, the building width, the overhang length, the roof slope, and the lumber thickness that you're going to use to build your roof. So let's take an example. We have a house. That house is 20 foot wide. It has an overhang of 10 inches. And we have a roof slope of 512. If you're not used to that kind of designation for roof slopes, we'll talk about that another time. So for that house, you might want to find the rise. So to find the rise, in fact, you need to use cross multiplication. So here we're going to use the unit rise and unit run that comes from the roof slope, so 512. And what we know is the run. The run is in fact half the building width. So 20 feet divided by 2, we have 10 feet. So what's the rise for a 10 feet run with a 512 slope? Well, 10 feet times 5 divided by 12 gives us the answer, 4 foot 2 inches. So that would be the idea for the rise. If you know the rise and you want to find the run, well, you just flip the cross multiplication upside down, but that's rarely the case. Now, if you were looking for the diagonal, because in fact, this is mostly what you're going to have to find out, you want to cut the rafter, so you need to know the rafter length. That's going to be the diagonal. Well, this time you need Pythagorean theorem. So c squared equals a squared plus b squared, where it's going to work well for us because we've broken the triangle into right angle triangle. So this time we're going to be able to apply that theorem with the run, the rise, and the diagonal. So we take the run, 4 foot 2 inches square plus 10 feet square, and it gives us a total. We extract the square root, and there you are, 10 foot 10 inches gives you the length of the diagonal of that triangle. There's something we're going to use which will make that process faster, because you'll see we have more steps to do. So we need to use, well, I recommend you to use the slope gain factor. So quickly, what is the slope gain factor? We start with the roof slope triangle, 512, and we could find the diagonal of that triangle. In this case will be 13. So more or less the slope gain factor is to ask ourselves, what is the ratio of the diagonal if the run is 1? So we take that number 13, we divide it by 12, and we get a number, 1.083. That's a ratio. It's kind of a magic ratio because you can take that number and just do the multiplication. Any run you have times that number will give you the diagonal. So it's kind of the fast track for the Pythagorean theorem. You just take the run times slope gain factor, and here's your answer. So you can try it. Do 10 feet times 1.083, and you're gonna get again 10 foot 10 inches.